Hello students, today our math lesson is subtract across zeros. Lesson objective, students will subtract from numbers ending in 0. Before I begin, let me bring my place value house and show you what 400 looks like. In the number that has 400, the zeros mean there is nothing in that place. In the tens and the ones place, there are no blocks, which means the number is 0. In the hundreds place, I can see 400s flats. Look at the problem, 400 minus 277. We need to subtract with the ones first. I look at the number on top. I ask, are there enough ones to take away 7? No. What should I do? What do I need to do? I need to regroup or to borrow from the tens place to be able to subtract. What number is in the tens place? 0. Can I borrow from the 0? No. Where should I borrow from next? I need to go to the hundreds place. So first, I regroup 100. Now I have 300s. And the tricky part here is that the 100 I regrouped, I cannot take it straight to the ones. I have to go down the line. So first, I regroup 100 as 10 tens. Next, I regroup 110 as 10 ones. And now I have 9 tens left. Now I have enough ones to take away 7. 10 minus 7 equals 3 ones. 9 tens minus 7 tens equal 2 tens. And 300 minus 2 equal 100. So the difference is 123. There are 500 experiments in a science book. If Mr. Bosley has performed 234 of the experiments, how many does he have left to perform? 500 minus 234. Remember that I start subtracting with the ones first. Are there enough ones to take away 4? No. I go to the tens place. The number there is 0. So I have to go to the hundreds place. I cross 5. Now I have 4. I regroup 100 as 10 tens. Next, I regroup 110 as 10 ones. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 9 minus 3 equals 6. And 4 minus 2 equals 2. Mr. Bosley has 266 experiments left to perform. Let's model base 10 block. We have learned about 200 different kinds of animals. 126 of those animals were mammals. How many of the animals were not mammals? We draw the blocks and then we write the numbers. I know that I cannot take 6 from the 0. I look at the tens place. I see 0 there, so I regroup 100 as 10 tens first. Next, I regroup 110 as 10 ones. Now, 10 minus 6 equal 4, and 9 minus 2 equals 7, and 100 minus 100 equals 0 hundredths. So we have 74 animals were not mammals. Guided practice page. Now students, you can subtract across zeros. Let's find 400 minus 234. Remember the step number 1. You look at the ones first. Now you see 0 on top, so I know that I cannot take 4 ones from the 0 ones. So I go to the tens place. Since 0 is there, I look at the hundreds I regroup 100 as 10 tens, then I regroup 110 as 10 ones. Step number 2, I subtract the tens. Now I have 9 tens left. Subtract the 3 from 9 tens equals 6. Step number 3, I subtract the hundreds. Now I have 3 hundreds left. I subtract 2 hundreds from 3 hundreds. The difference is 166. Let's practice more problems. Now 300 minus 254. We know when we subtract, we should start with the ones first. I look at the number on top. I ask, are there enough ones to take away 4? No. Where should I go next? I go to the tens place. What number is there? 0. Can I regroup or borrow from the 0? No. So where should I go next? I go to the hundreds place. I cross 3. Now I have 2 hundreds. I regroup 100 as 10 tens. Then I regroup 110 as 10 ones. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 9 minus 5 equals 4. And 2 minus 2 equals 0. Problem number 2, 700 minus 521. Remember the steps. Step number 1, where should I start? With the ones. Are there enough ones to take away 1? No. I go to the tens place. I see the 0. Can I borrow from the 0? No. So I go to the hundreds place. I cross 7. Now I have 6 hundreds. I regroup 100 as 10 tens. Next, I regroup 110 as 10 ones. 10 minus 1 equals 9. 9 minus 2 equals 7. And 6 minus 5 equals 1. The difference is 179. Guided practice page is finished with all the steps. Now students, it's your turn to finish the independent practice page where you have to subtract across zeros. Remember to start with the ones first. If the ones are not enough, you go to the next digit to the tens place. If tens place has 0, then you have to go to the hundreds place and then you regroup the 100 as 10 tens. Next, you regroup 110 as 10 ones. Your math assignment 3, chapter 7, lesson 9. You open to page 465 and you complete all the exercises, and then you screenshot your work and send it to your teacher in Google Classroom. I wish you all do a great job. Good luck, everyone.